Hello and welcome, boys and girls, to part 2 of the Limestone Trail with me, your host, Jake. That was ridiculous. That's getting cut. Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Limestone Way. We just reached the halfway point of the hike. 23 miles to go. First half of this walk was really good. Probably my favourite days hiking on my own that I've ever done. Really enjoyed it, including last night actually. Last night especially, felt really at peace, really serene. I just found it really easy. I wasn't pushing for any particular distance really. I was just going at my own pace, going with the flow, enjoying the walk. So there's a farmer over there who's going to laugh at me. 1:10. So another 8 hours, 9 hours of daylight left yet, and we've got about between 10 and 15 miles to cover for on target. Any more than that's a bonus. The only problem with if I do more than that is that we're going to struggle for camping spots. So we'll see where it takes us. Anyway, there's some people up ahead, so I'm going to put the camera down because I don't fancy being beaten up. Putting some electrolytes in my water. They do save the day. It is true. They are good. They are good. Two of them. Shake that up a bit. Starting to feel a bit crispy. Starting to feel a bit crispy. Oh, blimey. Oh, it's warm. Pack up and start walking again. I just needed a few minutes, a bit of respite from that sun. It's getting hot. Very hot. What's the thermometer saying? No, we are in the shade, and it's saying 20 degrees in the shade. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, so this route, this walk, Limestone Way, has become quite a popular walk the last few years, and it is incredibly well signposted. There's one there, there's one just over that hill. Come to another gate, and there's another one here. The problem we have on this walk, folks, is the gates. All of them, well, not all of them, but I'd probably go as far to say 75% of the gates on this are broken or in a complete state of disrepair. This one is okay, but I'm not kidding you. It's rubbish, you know what I mean? For a popular route like this, incredibly well signposted. It's all over YouTube at the moment. It's a big route for the, for whatever, northwest of England or whatever. Popular route, incredibly well signposted. It's clearly had a lot of money thrown at it over the years. But the gates are rubbish. There's another gate that's naff. Yep, there we go. There you go. What are you supposed to do with that? What do you do with that? Island cows. No way. That's very cool. Bet they're warming all that fur though, aren't they? Hi, you alright?
You're a bit warm for that. I'm not in your back, mate.
Oh, you're not kidding me. Just have a pint of Coke.
Of course you can, please. Any ice?
Just a tad, yeah, not a lot, please.
Limestone way?
Oh, aye.
I don't know why, but I don't. I'll tell you what.
So I just popped in here for a couple of pints of Coke. Hollybush Inn. The landlord, oh hang on, where you going? The landlord was actually very accommodating. I had a couple of pints of Coke and he very kindly filled up my water bottle, so that was good of him. He's actually saying that there was a bit of, he's having some problems with I don't know, outdoor users coming and sort of abusing the pub. You know, people just walking in, using the toilets, plugging the phones and using the electric and that without even buying a drink. You know, it's like, it's a local pub. It obviously doesn't get that busy. You know, the least you can do if you're coming in using the services, buy a drink or something, you know what I mean? Spend a few quid. You know, they don't have to let you use it, do they? So, yeah, anyway. But yeah, no, that was good. I needed that break. I needed just to sit down for a minute, recharge my legs and my phone, and yeah, crack on. I think I'm allowing myself breaks on this trip, which I don't usually do. I usually just push on, but you know, I think if I've learnt anything after all these walks is that, you know, giving yourself a break, even just 5-10 minutes every now and then, it just keeps you going, doesn't it? It allows you to push on harder, you know, for longer. Seen that over there? Look at that. Stunning rock formations there. Very good. The only thing that's doing me at the moment is nappy rash. Should have taken care of it when it started to rub. Thing is, like, it's not on my thighs either. It's like inside my bum crack. So like my undies are just riding up there, and yeah, it's a bit. It's just frustrating, isn't it? It's like, it's not mega painful, but it's just there. You know what I mean? Try and like pull your undies out and that, but they just go back up. So I don't know, it's too graphic for YouTube, that, innit? You don't want to be hearing about me flipping arse. Or maybe you do, but I don't know. Oh shit. Oh. Right. Starting to feel a bit crispy on the old legs now. The old noggin. I'm getting a bit red, I think. Bit of sunburn. Magnificent job. Magnificent job done by our fella over there. Good man. Very good. We salute you. We salute you for your work. Splendid stuff. Camp up here. That'd be nice. Could definitely camp up here. We've got ages yet though. We've got another, I don't know, 8 miles or something to go yet. Something like that anyway. We've got 16.9 miles 16 miles to the end, and it's what time? 20 past 4. So I'm doing 3 mile an hour. So 20 past 4, 4 hours, 3, 6, 9, 12. That takes us to 12, 15, 3 miles to go. Oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle here, because if I do 12 miles, that takes me to within 3 miles of the end. By 8 o'clock. Problem is, I can't get any transport, I can't get a lift, so I have to stay. I can't go early. But I need to do some looking into this, because if I have to stop walking at like 5 o'clock or something, 6 o'clock, then I'm just going to have to do that, really. There's not much more I can do, because I don't want to go on too far and just get nailed at the end and there just be nowhere, because I don't fancy sleeping in a bus shelter or something. Fine. No one will be watching at this point anyway, so I'm just talking to myself, aren't I? I might as well finish it tonight, because no one's watching it past this point anyway, so game on. It's 20 past 5. Sun sets at about 9:30, doesn't really get dark until about 10-ish, something like that. I've got 14 miles to the end. I've been trying to walk a bit faster for the last few miles, 4 miles an hour, just to try and give myself a bit of a buffer for if I stop and whatnot. I have got a couple of hot spots on my feet now, so I probably will stop again. But the good news is that I've got 4 litres of water. I can sup the first 2 litres now, get hydrated again, have a protein bar and get this thing finished today. That's the plan. It's too hot to camp. It's like 30 degrees, it drops down to 20 later on, and then sort of it's 15s through the night, so it's, especially if I can't find a good spot, if I'm just camping in a ditch like I did yesterday, I'd rather not. I'd rather just push on and finish it. So yeah, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. That'll have been 38 miles on the route wise I'll have walked today. I'll have probably walked 40 plus. Yeah, where are we going here? Ooh. Flipping nice nettles everywhere. A little bit overgrown, this. Oh, someone's not put... That's rubbish, that. Poor performance from whoever used that gate last. Shame. You should always close gates, always shut latches. That providing that they actually are in working order, but no excuse, you should do your best. So that over there with that wonderful church was Parwich. There was bits and bobs on the map, pub and whatnot, but I ain't got time now. I wanted to look around the church really, but again didn't have time. 12.5 miles to go, and it's 10 to 6. So yeah, about between 9 and 10 we'll be getting to roaster, something like that. That sun's a killer. I suppose the benefit is that it's only going to get cooler as time goes on now, so it's getting humid. It's not as hot as it's been all day, but it's humid, especially down in these valleys, especially when you're having to make flipping climbs out of villages virtually vertical, you know what I mean, with a blister and nappy rash. Never mind, we don't moan. Fun remains on the agenda, and fun is what we shall have. Oh, I'm going to take this time now just to do a bit of self-care, take my shoes off for a minute, let my feet breathe, not took them out all day, and they're starting to get a bit hot. I've got some blisters as well, so I'm going to medicate those, put some Compeeds on. And get a battery charger out because everything is dying. I've gone in the wrong flipping pocket here. Knob. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Excuse the swearing, folks. I'm trying to rush whilst also taking my time and making the most of it. Do you know what I mean? Right. Got a couple of nasties here. These Compeeds are shit. Not even sticking. We've got a big hill coming up next. That's why I stop now, just to before it's too late. Because the thing is, it's all well and good saying I'm gonna finish it all tonight, and you know, I've got 12.5 miles left. You know, that's what, 4 hours. But I need to be getting there in one piece. I bet you've got a eye full there, looking at me camel toe. People pay for stuff like that. You know what I mean? All I ask you to do is subscribe, like and comment if you want to. And if you don't want to, then don't. Right. Time to stop fannying around now. Let's get out of here, because there's some people going to catch us up. And we don't want them to catch us up, because that'd be embarrassing. I don't get overtaken. I overtake. We have just gone through a National Trust there. Thorpe Grange, I think it was called. I can't remember, but I will put it on screen. I mean, they're a big no-no for camping in, aren't they, really, National Trust? But I think that, hang on a minute. I think that at this state of the game, 9 miles left, or 9.8 miles to go. I think if I was camping, I'd have probably tried to get a pitch in there somewhere. But we're not. We've got 9.79 miles to go. It's 7 o'clock. So, really got to put the hammer down now. I did have a break before just to eat some sweets and sugar and stuff. It's cost me a few minutes. So I need to get my head down now and crack on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Holiday is wonderful. So we just left Thorpe. There wasn't really much to Thorpe. Same as the last couple of villages, I suppose. Just really nice, fancy, quiet. There's nothing there really, just houses and that. I'm rushing, but I'm also trying to take in the scenery. Just what you want to see. Just what you want to see, that. When you've got 8 miles to go. I'm hoping that the worst of it's over now, because my feet are in bits and my nappy rash is hurting, and there's a bull in the field somewhere. One of these mothers. It's going to be one of them or one of them that's a bull, and I'm not in the mood. You know what I mean? Hey, not in the mood. Yeah, that's what it's come to. Yeah. What a day. Low battery on my watch as well. Flipping heck. Right, I'm going to bring you back in a minute because I'm clearly not ready for this yet. Oh, they're getting harder and harder, these styles now. We've got 6.5 miles left. It's currently 17 minutes past 8. We've got 2 and a bit hours left. Well, we've still got a bit of daylight. I just wanted to try and give a bit of summary on this walk, because I know for a fact that the closer we get, the darker it's going to get, and I'm just not going to do it right. So I think this walk has been my favourite solo long distance walk, for a few reasons. First being the area. I mean, I've not really spent much time in the White Peaks, and even less time in Staffordshire sort of area, but I've loved it. Rolling hills and, you know, meandering valleys and stuff. I'm not usually one for farmland. I think it can look a bit samey, and I don't think you get the expansive views like you do with the hills or the mountains or whatever. Saying that though, I love it. I've loved this walk. It's been a good one. Oh, these aren't enjoyable anymore. Oh, flipping heck. I think the second reason that this has been my favourite solo long distance whatever is it's ticked many boxes. First and foremost, the most important to me was peace, calm, quiet. I needed to let my mind relax, refocus. I needed to be present in the moment and not conscious about whatever else. So this walk's done that for me. To completely flip that 180 degrees, what I've also enjoyed is the fact that it's been an unbelievable challenge. One that I didn't set out with the intentions of. But one that's given me my longest walking day. I'm lost for words, I don't know. Just the achievement of doing it in such a short time, hiking, not running or anything, with full weight. It's not like you see runners doing it in, a full day and they've got no gear and, whatever. I'm doing it with full weight on, constantly 4 litres of water. I've not eaten any of my food, so I'm still at full pack weight, and I wouldn't recommend doing it the way I've done it. Don't be walking 38 miles in a day, 40 miles. It's not a good thing to do. So in summary, the last 2/3 of this walk, the first third was unbelievable, because you're coming out of Castleton, you're going up Cavedale, and all of a sudden you're struck with the back end of the dark peak, and you're going into the white peak, and for the first third of that walk it's stunning. For the last 2/3, it has been a lot of field walking, farmers' fields styles, gates that don't work. If you're not a fan of farmers' fields, then I wouldn't recommend this walk. But if you're willing to get past that, and shit, and be a bit open-minded about it, I suppose. It's a cracking walk, proper. So folks, we're at 2.73 miles to the end, less than an hour. It's 9:15 at the moment, so hopefully we'll beat that 10:20 marker, which was expected. I've been traipsing through all these metre high flipping reeds and shit for the past 20 minutes, only to find out that I could have just cut straight across. Nightmare. Anyway, less than an hour to go. The sun is well and truly set now. Dusk is upon us. My sister's just left the house, which means that within the hour she'll arrive at the end as well at Roaster, and then that's it, job done. Where am I going here? This way. I need to keep my eyes on the game because I can't be affording any mistakes now. My feet are in bits. I think my blisters have exploded. So I've been doing a bit of running as well, a bit of rucking, just to try and make the time up that I've lost by standing around. So we're getting there. Less than an hour to go. 2.5 miles. 2.5 miles till the end. Well, this is it, boys and girls. The final few yards. There we go. What's Garmin say? 13,940. Done. 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 49 miles, 59 minutes. I've done 40 miles today, boys and girls. I'm hurting, feet are hurting. So I'm going to leave this one here. I'll do a catch up tomorrow when I'm a bit more up to it. So for now, I'll catch you later. Yeah, man.